Well, Virgo, this is an important month. It's November 2021. I'm Dadhichi from astrology.com.au, and to those of you that are familiar with my channel, you know that I've been sick throughout September and October with COVID, but I'm slowly getting back. My energy's returning, but unfortunately I have a persistent cough, which is part of the COVID problem, and I hope you'll forgive me while I splatter through my reading for you this month. Important why? I'm going to just peer around the camera here to start the ball rolling here. It's important because there's a new moon here taking place in your third house on the 5th, just as Mercury moves into this third house. This is a communications house. Incidentally, it's the sector that relates to siblings, younger siblings in particular. So if any of you out there born under Virgo have someone in your family, younger born, then there may be some new developments in your relationship with them, a new understanding. Sibling rivalry sometimes occur. If you've had that, this is an opportunity to communicate things. You can see Mars has been there, which is a combative planet, especially for you. There's the new moon taking place on the 5th. My apologies, Mercury moves out, I think, on the 6th. If I'm not mistaken, the 6th. There it is, moving out there. And Venus also makes a move on the 5th. I got them mixed up. Into your 5th house, which is your creative house. And Venus is one of your better planets. It's a finance planet. It also rules your 9th house of luck and karma. And there we see the moon also making contact on the 8th. So the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, a lot happening for you, the realm of communication. 5th house is creativity, but that also involves expression. So both of those houses, in some schools of astrological thought, 3rd house has to do with music, and 5th house expression, drama, which is the natural sign of Leo. So you may find yourself coming out of your shell, being less shy and withdrawn and introverted, as they say a lot of Virgo characters are. And this is an opportunity for you to shine and to come out of your shell. The new moon is an excellent time to do so, and gives you the confidence to change things in your life. The moon moves through this. Let's have a look here. Your 7th house, very idealistic about your relationships at this time. And look at all of these nice trine aspects forming to the sun. This is great to fortify your relationships. Mind you, unless it's a new moon or a full moon or an eclipse which involves the moon, I give more strength to the outer planets. Mercury, even Venus and Mercury and Venus don't generally last that long in their aspects, but certainly Mars throughout all the outer planets is important. 18th and 19th, if you take a look here, Virgo, this is going to be important because the tension builds with the moon moving to the opposition. Firstly, it hits that opposition to Mars, which makes a very volatile sort of combination, particularly when it's involved with Uranus, which is also unexpected in nature. And then you have that full moon eclipse. There it is on the 19th, very near to the upper meridian, which is the 10th house or career area. Actually, the eclipse takes place just in these last degrees of Taurus, which means it's the 9th house. That has to do with karma. It has to do with expanding your spiritual horizons. In some of the South Indian astrological circles, it's the father. So we noted there the siblings and then the father. There might be a tie-in with those sorts of things. The 9th house in some schools of thought is the past karma. Some say the future karma. We know that it is a very powerful karmic point. And especially if you have a look here, the eclipse always takes place on the karmic nodes. So we see here that even though it took place in the 9th house, it's very near to this karmic node that's taking its transit, the last degree of its transit, through this career sector, which means a lot of desire, a lot unfolding in that area of your life. Mind you, Western astrologers say that this manifests good luck, good fortune. But some astrologers say in the Vedic system that the desire is there to achieve a lot. That achievement may happen, but sometimes it's withdrawn very, very quickly. So I think what applies here is that dictum, be careful what you wish for, because you may just get it, but it may not be exactly what you've expected. So these are very, very important transits leading up to the latter part of November, as shown by those eclipses. And that strength in the 3rd house, 9th house, which has to do with your communications, expression, past karma, and also the influence there on your career with this North Node. Look at that, it's about to move out. So in the last 18 months, you've been learning a lot of lessons in the area of your work and dealing with your employers and so on and so forth. Look forward to your feedback. You know, there's a comment box below. You're more than welcome to give me your good and bad feedback. I'm okay about that. That helps me improve my skills. Don't forget to subscribe. And while you're at it, click on over to astrology.com.au to get the more expanded version of what's happening to you, Virgo, in November 2021. And I'll see you next month. Bye-bye now.